Incompatibility means that you and the other person are not compatible. Now this is very, very hard for us to accept because of fears of rejection and failure. We often stay in relationships long past the point where it's clear that we no longer have anything in common. And we do that for a variety of different reasons. One, we do that because we don't want people to think that we have failed. Another reason that we do it is that it's our comfort zone and we don't want to go through all the difficulty of separating. But what happens is this. When two people meet, they're like two dinner plates. And what they have is they have areas where they're separate. Here's the man, here's the woman. They have areas where they're separate and different, and they have areas that they have in common. Now, as a relationship develops, sometimes these areas grow. And so when they finally get married, they find that they have an enormous amount in common, and sometimes they have areas out here that they have which are separate. As the French say, vive la différence. Or, long live the difference between men and women. However, especially in our 20s, as we grow and evolve and change rapidly, what can happen is that we can grow apart. And we can reach the point where the man and the woman now have a great gap between them. They have very little in common. How can you tell when incompatibility is set into a relationship? Number one, the first thing that goes is the laughter. Is people stop laughing together. And the second thing that goes is the friendship. Is they don't look upon themselves as friends anymore. They look upon themselves as sort of people that are forced together. Now, if incompatibility is set into a relationship, the natural thing to do, the best thing to do, is to try to patch it up. Try to find some kind of a bridge. Try to put it back together, if you like. Try to bind it together, especially if there's children and a lot of other things involved. However, please understand this. If incompatibility has developed, and incompatibility is the rule, you have to go through dozens and dozens of men or members of the opposite sex before you ever find one that you can settle down with. If incompatibility has happened, accept it as a reality. Because if you do not, you're going to enter into the phenomena of denial. And the denial is going to cause tremendous stress and resistance and unhappiness. Number two is remember that if it has happened, no one is guilty. Just because you are no longer compatible with the other person doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with the other person, and it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. It means that just incompatibility has set in. Remember, it just happens. It's like the rain. When it rains, nobody is guilty. It just happens. It is the most common phenomena in relationships, is incompatibility. And one final point with incompatibility is this.